Oh,
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another I can't talk. Dead Fun Podcast. I'm your host, Chris.
Go ahead.
Joining me today is my co-host, Kelsey.
Hey.
I was waiting to see if she was going to interrupt me again, but she didn't. And Mr. Not Interrupting because I'm always on mute, James. How's everybody doing?
James is like, I'm the respectful one. Good for you, James.
Oh my god.
Actually, given how much shit you were just giving Chris for various things in the games you play, you are not the respectful one.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, James.
Chris is just trash in general. His gameplay is now affecting his internet.
Oh man, dude. It's a lot of shit talking from the bottom of scoreboards. But all right.
That was a pretty good burn, though. I liked it. Well done.
Oh man.
So, you both have internet in front of you, correct?
No.
Good.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
Good. You have a computer. Yeah, I was gonna say you're a little bit more loosey goosey on that particular one.
I'm special.
James is just a dick. You guys should totally look up the golden mole, M-O-L-E. This is a very small creature that is kind of a mole, but ultimately not. It is the result of convergent evolution, and so while it looks like a mole, except a way cuter version of a mole, it actually is more closely related to elephants than other moles, just because it is so incredibly different and like as far as how it got to that. But convergent evolution is super interesting. This thing's super cute, and everybody needs to know. And that is my contribution to this podcast.
Ugly. What do you mean it's cute?
What are you talking about? A golden mole?
It looks eyeballs.
It looks like a rat that didn't fully like.
No, they're adorable. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
They're so cute.
Have you ever seen? So we're talking about moles. Have you ever seen a mole cricket?
No. What is a mole?
Did you know those exist? They're crickets with mole hands.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh my Eba-doop, hell to the not that. Oh, that is terrifying.
I was at summer camp one year as a kid, and I found one of those, and I was like, I had no idea these fucking things existed. Yeah, mole crickets.
I am uncomfortable with that. Nope.
Yeah, crickets with little mole hands. Yep, they fucking dig in the dirt. Yep.
All right, I did find
they're real
pictures of them as eggs, like when they start developing eyes, but they're just kind of like little tiny eggs, and they're cute at that stage, but oh no. Man, if I found one of those crawling on my legs, I would lose my freaking mind. That is so uncomfortable.
Since we're bringing up topics of moles, you gotta look up a mole rat. Looks ugly as fuck.
Are you trying to imply that Kim Possible did not represent it fairly?
I mean, judging by these pictures, no.
No, that is just upsetting. That looks like a demon creature.
Looks like a hairless rat made love to a hairless cat.
Oh.
Whoa, let's not bring Sphinx into this, okay? I still want one.
Right? Oh, you want a hairless cat?
Fuck yeah, so bad.
Oh, why? Why?
They're too expensive. I want one, and I'm gonna name him Little Lord Beerus.
You're not just gonna go for just like scrotum? You're not just gonna lean right into that?
No, Little Lord Beerus, 100%.
Why? What is that a reference to?
Because Lord Beerus is the god of destruction in Dragon Ball Z, and he's a Sphinx cat.
Ew.
It's great.
Also, while we're on topics of moles, this mole sauce burrito looks fucking good.
Okay,
I imagine you're talking about mole?
I don't know. I typed in mole sauce and it came up.
Yeah. Yeah, you typed in mole, not mole.
Nope.
Yeah, it's spelled the exact same way. It means something different. Nope. And it said different.
You fuck. God.
How did you... Wait a minute, if you didn't know mole was a thing, how did you get there?
I'm erasing the last word after mole. And just
you're just going through and seeing what happens? Alright, one more thing I want you to look up. A Potoo. P-O-T-O-O. This is if you made a demon into a bird, That's what that is. These things are terrifying. They are just gigantic eyes, gigantic mouths. They just swallow their prey whole, and they make a sound like a demon. Like if I was in South America in the woods at night and I heard this thing make noise, I would be convinced like this is how it ends. A demon is about to eat me. And then when I turned around and saw that bird, I would be convinced I was staring at a demon. Those
I
things
mean,
are
that's cool
freaking
shit. I'm not gonna
horrifying.
lie. It's fucking dope. Cool shit.
I'm under the
Yeah.
impression that they're nice, but terrifying.
Have you ever seen a camel spider? Things are fucking huge.
Yeah, but they've also been they're large, but they've been photoshopped so many times. They're not the size of the leg of a person.
Fucking huge. Their bites are crazy.
Yeah, I think they also have like a numbing agent in their venom, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
Yep. You're correct. Yep. That by the time that you fucking notice anything's fucking you up, they're already gone.
Yeah, I
Already gone.
knew somebody who served in, I want to say, Iraq. I could be wrong. And one ate on his ear, and he felt the pulling and then found it, and like a bunch of his ear was already gone.
Yep.
Or at least that's
Some
what he
crazy
told
shit.
me. He could have absolutely been bullshitting. That is totally possible. I am gullible enough.
That's fair. But I guess enough with our fucking natural discovery fucking part of the podcast.
Hey, you know what? I get to have a part of the podcast. You get games and everything else. I get natural discovery.
Well, we need to start talking about the dead funny trip that we all need to plan to go to Japan. That's what we need to start talking about. Because we all need to go to Japan.
I want to go to Japan. I do not want to go to Japan with you.
That is
Well, I'm
so
100%
fucking rude.
I'm 100% down, Chris. Let's go.
That was so rude.
You know,
Wow.
I think the reason you're upset about it is because I'm never mean to you.
Wow. I mean, never mean to get the fuck out, please.
When am I mean to you?
I could make a montage on certain fucking podcasts. You being an asshat.
I am very rarely an asshat.
I don't know about
That may have been one of the moments, but I'm very rarely an asshat. Why do you want the team to go with you to Japan? I mean, everyone wants to go.
I need a team. That's just plain and simple. I need a team.
Chris, give me a date. I'm there.
I'm sorry, do you need an entourage?
No, I need a fucking squad. They have opened the first ever Final Fantasy VII Remake escape room. And I want to go.
And you don't want to get caught in there with a bunch of noobs that you can't yell at because they are ignorant. Okay.
I would legitimately rather do it by myself.
You probably could do it by yourself.
It has been rated the best escape room it's ever been created. And that is not a biased statement coming from me. That is literally what it's been rated. There are puzzles that you have to solve. There's things that you got to do using materia, which is fucking dope. And there's tons of sections where you actually have to sneak through because the staff are walking through as Shinra soldiers. And if they catch you, you actually get like locked up in a cell and your friends can try and break you out as well. And if they can't, then you're just there until the fucking room is over. And it's the entire first mission of Final Fantasy VII Remake, the whole bombing the reactor. That's what it is. So you start off in 7th Heaven with a person dressed as Biggs giving you the scoop of the mission you're going to go do. And then whenever you get in there, you have a small little walkie-talkie, like an iPad thing, that it's Cloud, Barrett, and Tifa who are on the other side of the reactor, and they're telling you what you need to do and where you're going and stuff like that.
Oh, so you wouldn't get to be Cloud. That's unfortunate.
No, you would get to be Cloud, but I'm so glad I found my love for that again. Like, not that I ever lost it. It's just fucking Final Fantasy 14 has literally been dominating my life. But playing the remake last night was so much fucking fun.
Oh, cool.
And then playing it this morning, just getting back into it and really kind of understanding the game a little bit more. Fucking beat Leviathan, got Leviathan. That was my first time doing that. I thought I really tried. Like, I fought him the first time, got my ass kicked, and I was like, okay, I'm like way too low level for this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm trying to get Bahamut, but you got to master like 12 different fucking pieces of materia. I'm like, God.
That's a lot of effort.
Well, you have to finish fucking Chadley, the fucking little kid. You got to finish his battle intel, which is 19 missions, and the last one is to do 12 pieces of materia. So and I'm like
Woof.
4 out of 12. Yeah, it's pain in the ass. So I just unlocked the Shinra training thing in the tower after you go around looking for like the mole, the avalanche mole,
Yeah.
doing the whole like the mayor, and then I'm going, he's the best. Yeah, that shit. So yeah,
Which, if I
we're
remember
gonna be there for
correctly,
a while.
like, he doesn't find a casual way of working it into, like, conversation. He just walks up and is like, the mayor, and sees if people
Yeah,
react.
that's such a fucking Cloud thing too. Like he doesn't give a shit about these fucking games. He just walked up, the mayor. Like there's even that one guy that's just sleeping. He just walks up, he's like, the mayor, and then he's like, huh? And he's like, this isn't him. It's such a fucking Cloud thing. Oh my god, I love it. It's great. Oh man, but fucking A, am I so pumped for 16? That needs to come out already. Kelsey, it needs to come out.
If I had any
Although
power over this, it would.
I will say, because I haven't been able to obviously fucking do anything. But there was a lot of shit that I originally thought was like new for 16, like new to the series overall.
Mhm.
And it's actually not. Like I can see where these directors are pulling a lot of, because of the guys that made who basically made 1414, not the original guys that were working on it, but who made 1414, that it came from 14. I didn't know that. Like for instance, the fact that they call Aeons icons, they do that in 14, but I'd never played 14. So it's pretty cool to now that I've seen the shit for 16 so much, and I've just dove into it to go back and play 14, be like, oh, this is where they're pulling that from. Pretty cool. So like I officially saw somebody give up their body as a vessel to summon Shiva into it. And I was like, oh, okay. So that makes a lot more sense for the whole fucking whatever they're called. The dominants that are going to be in Final Fantasy 16. That game's going to be so fucking good. I can't remember who it was that I was talking about it, but I was having a good conversation with somebody about it. I want to say it was Mike, and we were talking about it, and fucking just the Game of Thrones aspect of that. Like, I'm so excited to be able to go to, there's like this island that's like off from the main island, and it's called like, oh my God, I can't remember their name, but they have like this whole fucking like, you know, it's a bad place whenever they have their church, their cult church and shit like that. And they believe that children that are born as dominants are abominations. And for those of you who don't know what dominants are people who are born with the magical gifts of the icons, aka, for those of you who don't know what that is the Aeons, the magical beast that you get to summon in the Final Fantasy series. And what that means is that they can actually tap into that power and transform into them and use that for combat or whatever they need to. Which is, like I said, to me, it's a new thing for the Final Fantasy series because you can't do that in any of the other Final Fantasy games. You don't transform into them and fight as them.
Mm-hmm.
So they view them as abominations. So if they see a kid that kind of starts to show they have that power, they're executed on the spot.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So that's what my current theory is that there was a kid who started to notice he had the powers and knew that he would get killed. And so he left and now has just become this fucking like hateful person because he hasn't never had a home or anybody to fucking have his back or anything like that. And that's who I think Ifrit's going to be, because Ifrit is apparently the bad guy in this game. So, or whoever the dominant is that controls Ifrit. So I'm pretty pumped. Because before I thought Joshua, the little brother, was Ifrit, is what I thought that was. Because me and JoJo had a conversation about that on the podcast. And now that I know the information I do know, and then going back and rewatching it, that part where Ifrit's just ripping that person to shred that you can't see, and you just see the blood splattering everywhere, and you hear the person shout out, Joshua, please wake up. I think that's actually Ifrit killing Phoenix, who is Joshua. Joshua turns into the Phoenix. That's been 100% like that. That's for real. Mm-hmm. We know that much. So we think that that's like them being like, please wake up, because they don't want him to die. And Ifrit's just fucking ripping to the Phoenix to shreds. So I'm pretty fucking pumped to see how that all plays out. It's going to be such a good game. I did read a post, though, that fucking pissed me off. They literally had a post that said, I hope we get to play as adult Clive more than we do kid Clive. And then someone asked why, and they go, because name how many Final Fantasies that you play where you get to play as the adult. Like, never. I'm like all of them. Literally all of them. What are you talking about? There's Final Fantasy 3 is the only one I can think of where you're like teens. Everybody, like Cloud, I think he's the youngest one on the team. And he's 21. Like, what? I was like, you gotta be fucking shitting me. Are you serious? I was like, fucking young Clive looks so badass. I would so much rather play young Clive. I was pretty pissed off. I had a long rant with that person on Reddit.
Now,
I don't
did
think
this
they've ever played
rant
a Final
like
Fantasy.
boil down to we disagree in what we want?
I mean, it boiled down to me calling him an idiot, and then a whole bunch of other people jumping in and also calling him an idiot, and then he just decided to stop posting because he had pretty much everybody in there telling him he was an idiot. So,
Well, that's not great. Was anybody telling you were an idiot?
no, because I was right. You
Hmm.
can't be an idiot if you're correct, Kelsey. That's not how it works.
That's not how that works.
Exactly how that works. 100%.
Hard no.
100%. Can't
Nope.
be an idiot if you're correct.
Nope. Not how that
It's
works.
not my fault that you have a wrong opinion.
Oh, I'm glad you're a few states away.
Oh, man.
You get
It's great.
slapped for shit like that.
Fantastic. Ooh,
I would not actually
okay.
slap you.
The
I would not
hostility.
actually slap him.
I know, right? Good Lord. Holy shit. Woo!
I wouldn't actually slap him.
Oh, man. Kelsey loves domestic abuse.
That is straight up not an okay thing to say.
Oh,
And it's wrong.
No, actually, to be honest, I have a lot of chick friends who do the whole like fucking hitting the person. I don't think you've ever hit me.
I have never hit you and I don't do that.
Well, yeah, I don't think so. So that's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that. I have a
Well,
lot of
next
chick
time you
friends
see
who would just like
Chris, you want
slap the
just
shit out of
to-
you. Like in the
Yeah.
shoulder, not in the face. I'd be pissed off if somebody like slapped me in the fucking face. That's a different
I
story.
was at a movie once and somebody did that. I was somebody that I was not good friends with, and we went to a movie. There was like 4 of us that went along, and actually they were part of a sorority, and they were trying to get me to join that sorority. And this person was going, like, the person that actually ended up smacking me was the person that was gonna be like my big in this sorority. And like, we went to a movie, a funny thing happened. I laughed, and she slapped me in the face, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what the?" I was not cool with it. That
Did you punch her?
I did not punch her. I did tell her, "Do not ever slap me again," and I said it loud enough that she could hear, and the person that was on the other side of her that saw her slap me could hear it. But no, I never brought it up again. But it was just like, you do not slap people for laughing at a funny part in a movie. Like, I wasn't the only one laughing. There were a ton of people laughing. It was totally inappropriate on her side. It just was not okay.
I think it would take a lot to get Kelsey to resort to physical violence, personally.
It absolutely would. When I think of the angriest I have
If
ever
someone
been, I did
slaps
not
you in the
slap
fucking
one.
face and you didn't fucking hit them back, I mean somebody slaps me in the face, like they about to catch these hands. That's about to happen.
Just wait
That's
until I
about
meet
to
you in
happen.
person, Chris. All right?
Shut the fuck up, James. Oh my god, dude, I will fucking bury you.
I will
Get
wipe
the
the
fuck
floor
out
with
of here.
your ass.
Oh my god, I'm so done with this kid. Anyways.
Where did all this trash talk come? Like, this has been happening since before when I jumped in Discord with you guys.
This is every day.
What happened?
This is every day. This is every day.
I would say
Like,
this is a
whenever-
normal conversation between us two.
whenever I first met James, we were both so quiet to each other because we didn't fucking know each other. And then as things like developed, there was like the whole
Fun
like
fact, I
nice
really did not
becoming
like Chris when
friends.
I first met him.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought he was a little bitch. But anyways, so then it was the nice like becoming of friends, and then it was like after that we just did nothing but shit talk each other. So and that's where it's at now. Who knows what the next transformation is, or if there is one? Who knows? Probably never talk to each other again. Who knows?
I would be okay with that.
Me too, dude. Me too. Fingers crossed, baby. Here's hoping. But yeah,
Weirdos.
I do miss those days though. Fucking back playing Snipe with the real life losers club. That was great. I don't want to name any names. There's one person I don't consider to be part of the losers club, and that person knows who I'm talking about.
Of course,
So.
it's me. So,
No, not you.
no,
I didn't consider you to be part of the club to begin with, but this person continued to play with the losers club, even though he was way better than they were and should have played with us. But
I think I know who you're talking about.
he had that terrible person that he had to babysit. I loved it when there was that one night where I was drunk and I was like all of us are fucking playing, and I'm like, dude, let's play Conquest. It's fucking 5. Nah, dude, let's play Clash, or let's go play Arena. I'm like, why does the person who has the shittiest fucking score get to dictate what the fuck we're playing? I lost it. I was fucking pissed. I was like, this guy just went like fucking 2-25, and he's like, we're gonna go play Arena. No, bitch, you go play against bots and get better. We're gonna go fucking play goddamn Conquest. I was so fucking mad. I was like, I want to go play Arena. That does nothing for us. We all get to just sit around and just beat the shit out of each other. Woo! There's no strategy. There's no actual like EXP. Nothing. It's like, fuck that, dude.
My favorite was when they wanted us to play the 3v3s with our.
Oh man, dude, they got shit on so fast, dude. Oh my god. Because that was me, you, and that one chick that I was playing with for a while, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Kat. Yeah, I remember her. She was pretty good. Yeah, they got shit on hard. I remember poor Dylan, dude. He decided he was going to pick Assassin, and not only was he going to pick Assassin, he was going to pick one of the Assassins I was really good with, and he got fucking body rocked. He went like 0-28 that game. He didn't get a single fucking kill. He got destroyed.
Oh, poor Dylan.
Poor Dylan. And he got fucked. Yeah, they shouldn't ask for that. Because all I said was like, oh, we should fucking play if you guys want to get rid of like the person that's doing the worst on your team, and we could fucking squad up and do 5. I was like, because I guarantee you all 3 of the people that I'm playing with, like, were top of the team, which then inspired them to be like, I guarantee you that we're the fucking best on the team. And I was like, I know 2 of your players that are on that team, and I can tell you they're not. One of them being Dylan. I can tell you that they're not. And then they're like, 3v3. I'm like, okay. Wasn't even a fucking contest.
And what was funny is that this group of people are the people that taught me how to play that game.
And then James met better people at that game, like me and Tony and Joey and Michael, and slowly left. Oh man, good times though. I miss Smite sometimes. Not a lot, but sometimes.
Yeah,
game's not bad. It's just we played.
I miss us all getting on and playing something together.
Yeah, like Conquest and shit. That was fun, man. That was a lot of fun. Especially the nights back whenever I used to fucking drink and play that game. Oh man, dude. That was the one night. So basically, I won't name names, but there's this one guy in particular I'm talking about. Let's just call him Fuckface, right? So Fuckface here was terrible at the game. Just fucking disgusting. It was every game, didn't matter what role he picked. He fucking sucked. Didn't matter. Literally could do nothing to help this guy. I got on and did private sessions with him. His friend, the one that was actually good that we were trying to get to come play with us, had gone on and done private sessions with him, trying to teach him. Dude just did not fucking listen. You couldn't tell him anything because he would automatically get hostile with you and take it as like you're fucking talking shit to him versus, actually giving him, constructive criticism or anything.
Leave the game.
And then just leave the game. And then you would be stuck 5v4 because you can't just, you would have to wait to surrender. And then shit like that, and you could be fucking possibly winning. Like that would be the thing that would suck. Is like we would be barely losing, but like somebody like James, who usually runs jungle, like that's a solo's job. Like I'm usually the warrior. Once again, a solo player job. Like we're holding our shit down. But this one dude who decides instead of being guardian, where he has someone to help him out, he wants to be mid, where once again that's a solo's job, and he's just getting fucking dominated. So
which then is bad for us because. They get over-leveled.
Oh yeah, then they get over leveled, and then they don't worry about him because he's too easy. So then they just pop off a couple skills, kill him right quick. Then he's got like 60 seconds for he has the fucking respawn back. So then they go to someone else's lane, and because the kid's bad at the game, he doesn't call that the guy might be missing because he can't see anymore because he's fucking dead all the fucking time. So then he just randomly shows up in my lane or randomly shows up in someone else's lane, and obviously he's communicating with his team, and so therefore they start pushing forward, and then before you know it, here you are just running in your lane, holding shit down. So now there's 2 people in your lane, one extremely higher level than you because he's been dicking on your teammate the entire game, and you just get fucked over. And then they take your tower, and then you lose. So, yeah, it really fucks up everybody else whenever you can't take care of your own shit. That's a normal MOBA for you, people, in case you've never fucking played one. But one night we were playing, I was pretty intoxicated. The dude was like, you know what? I like Koopa like this because whenever he drinks, he's not an asshole. And I was like, just wait till we start losing because you fucking suck at this game. So we get into the game and we start playing. And once again, he fucking starts sucking. And so I finally call him out on his shit. I was trying to be nice to him, and he just starts actually like actively talking shit. Like, oh, you guys are just fucking over there, just doing your shit. You're not fucking helping out. I was like, dude, it's my fucking job. What is the name of my lane? And he's like, solo lane. I was like, exactly. That's my job, to solo my lane, hold my shit down. That is literally my job. I was like, it's not my fault. No matter what fucking role we put you in, you fucking suck. I was like, here you are in mid getting your ass kicked. He's like, yeah, well, this god's better than me. I was like, you are literally playing the easiest god in the game, fucking Poseidon. All your moves are fucking ranged. You literally have no reason to be next to him. But you keep getting next to him every time. You keep fucking dying every fucking time. I was like, you're like 2-25. I was like, please shut the fuck up. I had it with you. Oh my god, because you couldn't tell him anything. It'd be something like, hey man, maybe you should play behind your creeps versus in front of your creeps. Because if you're in front of your creeps, not only is the god doing damage to you, but the other person's creeps are doing damage to you versus damaging your creeps. So that way you're not taking the damage. He'd be like, fucking don't tell me how to play. I know what I'm doing. You're fucking 2-25. Obviously, you fucking don't. So it was just the worst. It was the worst. But it was fun. It was fun.
Where was the fun in that? I'm sorry, I missed that bit of
Like
the
I said,
rant.
I like to talk shit. That's the fun for me. Especially if I'm drunk. I like talking shit. It's fun. I love that. I miss the days back when we had like Black Ops 2 or not Black Ops 2, fucking Modern Warfare 2 lobbies where like, I mean, here we go with the whole cliche thing again. But the fucking meme that's out there, and it's like 15 seconds. There is so much profanity that happens in this 15-second clip. And it's like, those are the lobbies I grew up gaming in. Nowadays, people wouldn't be able to handle those lobbies. They would literally leave the lobby and fucking report everybody in there. Like, those, I could walk in, and literally back in those days, my mom had slept with everybody online. That's just how that was. Like, there are 15 people in that lobby. All 15 of those people had fucked my mom at some point. Like, that's just how it was. There was so much profanity, slurs, all kinds of shit. 24/7. I miss those days.
Oh yeah, nowadays if I would message you "fuck you" or something, you can report
You're
it.
calm, man, for fucking 48 hours. Oh my god, people can't talk shit anymore. It fucking sucks. I miss those days. That shit was so much fucking fun. Oh, the best would be fucking search and destroy when you were forced to be out of a lot or forced to be out of a party. Oh man, dude, the shit talking that would happen. Oh my god, I miss it. So good, Kelsey. Sometimes I feel bad for you because you don't indulge into the multiplayer world, but at the same time, I've had bad experiences, so I'm kind of envious a little bit too.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good not being told horrible things online because I think it'd get maybe a little bit more personal given that I am female and I am distinctly female and you can tell
Yeah,
from my voice that I am female.
that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think we're at and fucking if people disagree with me, you can go fuck yourself. But anyways, I think we're at the end of a gaming era where I just feel like it's a lot more of the entitled jackasses that have been playing the games forever for some reason think that it's okay to shit on fucking girl gamers. I don't get that. I play with my family all the fucking time, and the majority of them were women. We fucking played with Kelsey multiple times. Kelsey holds her own shit down when we fucking play Overwatch, and I never have to fucking worry about carrying Kelsey.
Thank
I
you.
mean, it's insane to me, and especially with me having a daughter, she's definitely going to be a fucking gamer. That's gonna fucking happen. So it's just a situation where I don't understand the aspect, and it sucks because I hate looking at, obviously being a guy, I hate looking at guys fitting into certain stereotypes, with the stereotype of either one, the dude's a fucking dick because the chick is a chick, or two, it's I'm the fucking white knight in shining armor that's gonna fucking come and fucking be at your beck and call because I think that you fucking need that, and then fucking try to hit on you. It's like, guys, come the fuck on. Like, can we just play a fucking video game? Like, Jesus Christ. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't think I've ever hit on a chick while playing a video game. It's like me and just talking, fucking Cat. We play with her all the fucking time. Not once did I ever fucking make a move on her. Not once did you ever make a fucking move on her. Major used to play with her all the time. Not once did he ever make a fucking move on her. We just got on and played fucking video games. Normal fucking thing. She was a rando that just jumped in our fucking lobby or jumped in a lobby with me one time and fucking sent me a message like, hey, you want to fucking party up? I was like, yeah, sure. Boom. From there, we played for fucking months. She was fucking great. She was good. She wasn't better than me, but she was great. She was really close. There's a couple times she kicked my ass, I'm not gonna lie, but she was good. Good game. She's a good game.
And did it bother you that she kicked your ass when she was a
Fuck
girl?
no. It bothered me
Exactly.
that she would kick my ass and tell me I fucking sucked. That's what bothered me. But that's how I am, so I can't even get mad. Oh man, hell no! I don't give a shit about that. I mean, the realistic aspect of it is that I think that the general population thinks that there are way less girl gamers than there actually are. So, for anybody who's listening to this podcast that just so happens to be a male and for some reason hates on girl gamers, just know that every time you lose, there is a very high significant chance that there's at least one chick on the team that beat your fucking ass. And it's time for you to come to terms with that. It is very much time for you to come to terms with that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's gamers, man. Just no girls, no guys, no difference. Gamers. Just fucking gamers, dude. I don't understand it. And the only reason why I know this shit is because, like I said, I do game with family who are mainly women. And I hear this shit firsthand myself. Where we're in lobbies and people be like, oh, you're a fucking girl, fuck you, da 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 da. You don't belong playing video games and shit like that. I hear this shit firsthand, and it's fucking crazy to me to know that a community I love as much as I do. Or for instance, perfect example. There's this chick I follow. She's partnered with Square Enix. Her name is Unileska. Follow her on Twitter. Love her to death. Follow her on Twitch. She's great. Makes great content. Huge fan of Square Enix. Plays everything they put out. Has a fucking Final Fantasy collection that puts mine to shame. Not even close. Like, it's insane how much Final Fantasy shit she has. She's the reason I started collecting. Like, I'm more than happy to say that online. She is the reason I started to buy statues. 100%. She gets told all the time, I don't believe you're a Final Fantasy fan. All that shit must be your husband's collection or your brother's collection. Da-da-da-da-da. All this other shit. Like, she gets critiqued on so many things. It's insane. Like if she says something wrong, like pronounces something wrong, oh, she obviously doesn't know the fucking history of the game. She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. She's just fucking lying. She's trying to get clout off of this. It's like, bro, I mean, this chick literally has like fucking Zelda and Final Fantasy tattoos. Like, let's be fucking real. She's partnered with Square Enix for Christ's sakes. Like, come on. Like, what more do you fucking need? But that's the problem. She shouldn't even have to prove herself.
No,
Plain and simple. She shouldn't even have to
shouldn't.
prove herself. She should be able to just be a fan of a fucking thing. Just like I'm a fan of thing. How many people come in my stream asking me whether or not I'm actually a Final Fantasy VII fan when they see all my shit behind me? Right now, 0, because my internet sucks and I can't stream. But before that, 0.
I was just getting ready to say
that. But before that, 0, because no one gives a fuck. Why do we have to give a fuck when it's a female? I don't get it, man. Like, I see her posting this shit all the time. Like, I watch her streams and I see people in there saying that shit. It's crazy to me. And maybe some of them do it just to get a rise because they're a fucking troll. And if you're a troll, go fuck yourself. I don't care. Easy. Done. Get out of here. Crazy. I just, drives me insane. Because definitely, especially in, I mean, this is something I've talked about before, but like I said, now that I have a daughter, like, you know, fucking, I would hope by the time she goes to play games that it would be a more positive fucking impact on her. But it's probably not going to be because fucking society doesn't fucking ever move forward. So.
It does.
That's
It just
obvious.
takes like 5 generations for something to change, and that's a long ass time.
Yeah, well, it's fucking insane. But that's why we'll be starting her out with Final Fantasy, because then she can play all these solo player games and learn what a fucking good story is, and then she can move on to multiplayer if she wants to.
You're assuming gaming is going to look anything like it does right now in several years when she's actually capable of, you know, holding a controller.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've already said, because I actually found this post online, which totally fucking validated this shit for me, which I thought was really, really cool. And it's this dad who's talking about his son has troubles focusing on being able to read while in school. He gets bored, and so therefore his testing scores are low. And so they were trying to talk to him about, you know, like ADD and ADHD and stuff like that. And the dad's like, I don't think my son needs that. So he's like, well, I know he can focus while playing video games. He's like, I just got to get him to kind of focus elsewhere, just like he does with video games. And he's like, so how can I get him to focus on reading? So he actually had him sit down and play Final Fantasy VII. And because we didn't have voice actors back then, it's all text. So he's like, I literally got to sit there and watch my son try to sound these words out and learn these words because he was that interested in the story.
Aw.
And basically, Final Fantasy VII taught his son how to read. That's fucking cool as shit. I'm gonna be doing the same thing with my daughter. She's gonna go back and play the old shit and then get to the new shit. That's definitely happening. I actually really want to start my daughter out on 6. I think like 6 would be a great fucking spot for her because I know she's gonna grow up watching like all these fucking Disney movies about like how everything fucking's happy in the end, and her first video game be like the fucking villain wins. I think that'd be perfect. That'd be perfect.
Should make sure she loves survival games.
Yeah, right. I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of people say it's cool to play games with your kids. I think it would be cool to game with my daughter. I just don't think it would be cool to play the games that I like to play with you guys with my daughter. You know what I mean? Like our lobbies get pretty fucking wild, and my daughter can't be around for that shit. Even if I had a son, it'd be the same way. My kid could not be in a lobby with me. I don't know how to do that. Like I'd be okay if it was like, oh, cool, wow, let's like fucking start a world like Minecraft or something, and we all fucking go and play for an hour or two, and then it's like, all right, now we're gonna go do this, and you can keep playing Minecraft. That's what you want to do.
That's fun.
Versus fucking her being in all of our lobbies and what was our last conversation? Fucking, we had like a list of 30. We were going down a list of 36 redheads, top 36 redheads, hot redheads in the fucking acting industry right now, and all that fun stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Kelsey, there's a game I want to send you.
Oh God. Oh, I'm telling you, dude. That'll be your first official Dead Funny HR strike right there. 100%. Oh, we found this game. And it's like $3, and it's called Sex with Stalin.
Excuse me, what?
Yes, it's literally called Sex with Stalin.
It looks
and there are thumbnails where he literally has his dick out. 100%. 100%. There's bath time with Stalin, and you're rubbing his back in the shower. There's all kinds of weird shit.
I
It's
said
like
it
a
to
$3 game.
Chris denied it.
That was the best part. He sent it to me. And I didn't know that you could decline gifts on Steam. So I declined it, and then it asked me to put a reason in there to send to him. And I put, because I'm a virgin, thank you very much. Oh my God.
Okay, that's actually really funny.
So then I did what any other logical person would do and bought it for somebody else on my friends list. But they have not accepted it or declined it, so fuck you.
You're gonna follow up with them and be like, come on. Do not send that game to me.
And so he was talking to me all day. He still hasn't said anything about it. So I don't know
if he's actually seen it.
Yeah, maybe he just doesn't have Steam up. I don't know. He sent it to Tony. So who knows? Maybe Tony's super pumped and is trying to find a way to accept the game without you knowing.
God, I would love to see Tony get that notification and be like, what the fuck? Like, that would be fabulous.
I want to use some different words than super pumped for that game. Just saying.
That's a good point. Ew. I'm now upset. Man, thanks.
Dude. That's crazy. Oh, man. Sex with Stalin, dude. I couldn't believe it. Oh. I love how that thing happened, too. I do. It was fucking some game that Mo wanted us to look up. And then you looked up the game that he wanted us to look up. And then I went to go look up the game as well. And I got on that Stella.
Oh, yeah.
And then you went to go look up Stella and somehow got on Sex with Stalin. And it was like, what? Oh, sometimes Steam could jump down a rabbit hole. We downloaded this game, Kelsey. It's actually been pretty fun. What is it called? Kingdom what? Rise of Kingdoms? Kingdom Rise? Whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. It's like a civilization game. I don't know if you've ever played one or heard. Okay. So it's like that. It's not 100% because it's more so like Civ, you build up like your city to where you don't really like micromanage the people in the city or like the buildings that get built in the city. This is a lot more of that stuff.
Okay.
You're micromanaging the people, the buildings, and everything else. We jumped into it not knowing anything about it. Somehow we were like on fucking triple speed. I don't even know how that fucking happened either. But it was like
that's how you play
minutes.
Those games.
I guess. It was like 5 minutes, and then I had one of my people come to me, and it's all like, right now we have someone asking since it's about to be a harsh winter and people are dying off left and right, if we can resort to cannibalism. I was like, what? 5 minutes in, my people are already wanting to eat themselves. It's great. I was like, wow, okay, this is nuts.
That does not give me a lot of confidence in you as a leader.
No, I wouldn't have any. No, no, I did not do well. I did not do well. I mean, I'm good at it now, but I did not do well. No.
Out of
I was
curiosity,
pretty
did you
bad
let
at
them
it at
eat
first.
themselves?
No, I didn't. I think Mo did though, because they asked Mo if he could do it. So, definitely got better at the game, and it's fun. It's just one of those where it's like you play for a little bit, and you're like, all right, I kind of.
It'd be a lot better if there was like military troops that you could move around and fight.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue. Is like in Civ, whenever you take over someone's, you're like you go to war, like you take over their civilization. Like that's yours now. You beat them, they're out of the game. This one's not like that. You beat them, and then they pay you taxes, and they get to continue to keep playing. So yeah, I don't know. It's weird. And the AI, it's an alpha or beta, one of them. I think it's an alpha, but it's an alpha, and like the AI is like they just do their own shit. Like an AI, probably the risk of an AI actually going to war with you is probably like 0.01. So you really don't even have to worry about the AI and just let them do what the fuck they're doing.
Interesting.
Just go ahead and wrap this up. I guess before we do, going on Christmas vacation, hence why we double up the podcast. What do we got for vacation plans? What's everybody doing?
Staying home.
So probably recording stuff with you.
That's fair. Probably gonna be doing that. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's basically the same here. I mean, like I said, I got family coming in to mainly visit with baby girl. But yeah. Okay, well that was eventful. I'm glad that I stopped the outro of the podcast for that. Anyways, get back to our normal scheduled programming here. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, turn on the notifications. That way you get notified next time we upload another podcast. Hit us in the comment section below. Let us know your thoughts, some of the topics that we covered and talked about here. Also, make sure you hit us up on the Twitters and the Twitches down there. And other than that, I hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next time.